With war escalating in the Middle East and the United States involvement, it is normal for you to get anxious about your money. But I would like to remind you that history is a good keeper of the past, and it has reminded us that even after crisis, the market will recover. So I want you to be calm, think through your decisions, and be patient with yourself. The market will correct itself no matter what happens. It might be for the short term or for the long term, but the market will surely correct itself. With this, let me tell you a story of a young man called Carlos. Carlos is a school teacher. In 2020, during the COVID-19, the market dropped so fast. Carlos panicked. He was so scared for his money and very concerned about losing all his investments in the market. What did he do? Carlos sold all his investments and parted away with the little cash he was able to recover from the market. But in no time, after a while, the market bounced back. But guess what? Carlos has lost a lot of money. Once there's any crisis and the market is going down, and in panic you sold, what you did, you have locked in your losses. When the market recovers, those losses, because you sold your investment, you can never recover those losses. Those losses become permanent. So for Carlos, when the market recovered, all his losses became permanent. He was not able to recover what he has lost in the market. But Carlos, after taking time to review past history and taking some classes in personal finance and understanding how investment really works. Investment is for long term. Investment is not short term. Most especially if you're looking to build wealth, you invest in the market on a long term. For that sole reason, Carlos does things differently now. Carlos keeps an emergency fund and he continues to invest in the market even when the news is scary, just like what we are having recent times. He was able to stay calm and be patient with himself and his investments after studying the course of the history. For example, during the 9/11, the market was impacted negatively, but after a while, it recovers. In fact, what the market recovered was more than what it lost during that single incident. During 2008 financial crisis, the market also was impacted, but guess what? The market recovered. The economy will always find its footing. Let's not forget also during Russia's invasion of Ukraine and how the war has lasted, it impacted a lot of things. The oil market was greatly impacted. The financial market was also impacted. What happened? The market find a way to recover and become stable over a little period. So I just want to remind you that this also shall pass. Even during the Great Depression that we ever had in the history of the world, the markets always find its way to correct itself, so it's going to bounce back. I just need to encourage you that do not panic. Do not do panic buying. Do not do panic sales. Just remain calm and be patient with yourself. Just ensure that you continue to learn about how things are evolving. Hopefully, this crisis will be settled and those who are involved will come to a time to cease war and the economy will find its way working again. Going back to the story of Carlos, the school teacher, even with everything that's happening, the airstrikes from Iran into Israel, the airstrike from Israel into Iran, even Iran retaliating the United States airstrikes into its world nuclear program facility sites. Carlos remained calm and patient because he has learned something that with what has happened in the past, he needs not bother because the market will always find its footing. He's preparing his finances. Of course, Now he has emergency fund. Should anything happen, he can be able to bounce on. Because he has learned that fear is temporary, but smart decisions can build lasting stability. So, with every crisis that feels like crisis, history has warned us that all of this will come and go. Wars end and markets recover. And those who stay focused on long-term planning often come out stronger. Until we meet again, kindly subscribe to this channel, like this page, share and comment so that this information can help others. See you in my next video. Thank you.